Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today is day 7 of our pick our animal from a jar thing and draw it. And that's a very catchy name. Pick our animal from a jar thing, draw it. So again, I remind you there is a blank piece of paper in this. So if you'd like to have an animal of your choice drawn, feel free to do so in the comments below. And no, there's an animal that was in here that I knew was in here, but I really wanted it not to be today's pick. But today's pick is a hippo, another pachyderm. Why does this happen to me? Perhaps today we'll sketch, but we'll see. But before we begin, kindly like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I thank you very much. So let's begin this very sad state of affairs today. So I got my reference on unsplash.com. This time it's by Tim DePau. Don't know how to pronounce that last name. So today I'm going to put it on the screen because I feel like I might need to do some color picking today. So here's our reference. It just happens to be depicting how I feel today. Because of all the animals I could have picked, I did not want a hippo, to be honest. But it's okay. We'll see what to do. Maybe we'll make it just a sketch, or possibly we might paint it, because this picture is quite minimal, hopefully. So let us begin. Where's my pen? Here it is. So I have my sketch grainy shader pen over here. I'm going to reduce that opacity to around half, 50%, and increase the size because today I want to sketch a bit differently. So still using a bit of what I've been doing all week. Oh my gosh, I've been doing this a week, but yeah, let's see what we are doing. Just getting the roundness of the animal. Maybe fill this with some sort of grain value. Then eventually I'm going to do a sketch on top, because I was watching a few of my videos this afternoon, and some of you be like, Mark, you watch your own videos? Yes, I do, because sometimes I forget I'm the one who actually painted those things. So sometimes when I watch something I've already done, I am surprised that I actually did it. It gives me the strength and the courage to do it again. For example, today. So I was watching one of the most recent ones, I think the ones I was painting heads, how I was using the soft brush, and I kind of want to replicate that MO today, if Krita allows it, that is. So kind of like sketching with, do I have a pencil in this place? Should have a pencil, pens, a cup full of pens. But I have this pencil case. We just switch cameras. I have this pencil case, and what I'm trying to do is, for example, with pencils such as this is this whole collection is called a Nick Pro. But when you have such pencil, it's like sketching with the side of the graphite. So usually with the other brushes, it's like you're sketching with this bit, the very tip. But with this grainy shader, what I'm trying to do is sketch with the side of the pencil. I haven't used this in a while. Should keep it somewhere. It's out of sight, out of mind. So the larger I make the brush, like I'm sketching with the side of the thing, and the smaller is like I'm sketching with the tip. And I decreased the opacity because I want these values to sort of build on each other. So seeing this is my first fold, should be somewhere here, and my second fold, and my third fold goes like this into the head of this. Say it with me, friends. Pachyderm. And then its snout. So right now I'm just trying to find the shapes. Should be nostril over here and another one on this other corner. We might not be able to see. And then for this bit, we have the eyes and these weird sphere thingies, and then something like a forehead over here. Then a thick neck that kind of connects with this first fold. Kind of looks like a seal, tired seal. There we have our silhouette. So what I would like to do is now refine it just a bit. Put it here side by side so we can see both of them at once. And I'll add a layer on top and do our usual thing of what's it called, reducing the opacity. And then right now I'm going to shade in the darkest areas first. I'm seeing a bit of darkness here and here in this other eye sphere thing. Then of course there's some things I didn't indicate, like the ears, this forehead thing. I'm going to put this sort of shape for as a placeholder for the eye. Increase opacity just a bit. I'm seeing the mouth starts just under the eye over here to a shape like this, and there's a kind of fold over here before we get to the closed nostril. Wonder why it's closed and it's not in the water. I wanted to ask in the chat, I wanted to ask whether there are any hippo enthusiasts in the that are watching, can tell us why this particular hippo has closed nostrils. But in my head that question was, are there any hippos in the chat? First of all, there is no chat. Secondly, that might sound very offensive to some people, and I'm sorry for that thought. But it's funny. Are there any hippos in the chat? Of course they're not, because hippos are in rivers and lakes that they are used to. You guys know, some of you know this because some of you are from where I'm from, but hippos are the deadliest herbivores on earth, and they kill more people than crocodiles in Africa. So territorial, like fuzzy lumpkins from the Powerpuff Girls. Get off my property, get off my property. I'm going to try very hard for us to finish this video, not necessarily quickly, but I don't spend too much time on the hippo. And I don't know, I've never asked this, but are any of you drawing along? Be nice to see your drawings. Just maybe tag me on them on Instagram. Be cool to see if you're drawing along. Otherwise, if you're watching for the less than stellar entertainment value, thank you very much. No, I tried to be entertaining, try to write scripts and to do all the jump cuts people do. When you watch a YouTube video and you see zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out when I'm speaking, and found that it's really not me, and to myself it comes out as inauthentic. If it does that to me, I wonder what it might do to other people. I don't want to portray something that I'm not, and then one day find headlines, Mark exposed, he's not as nice as he portrays in his video, and so on. So I decided to just do my own thing. I try and follow what other art YouTubers are doing, because they're doing them. I can't do that. Well, I can, but get old very quick. So I thank you again for allowing me to be on your screen, on your phone, on your tablet. You mean the world to me. You are my No, you're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie to you. You're not my everything. I'm sorry. But it makes for good lyrics. So, you are my everything, and I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Let me see the sketch from afar. It's not bad, I think for today, I'm going to leave it as a sketch. Probably refine it just a bit. Let me use a 2B now, really do proper line work on top of this. So that will require me to move some things just slightly. So now we can do our painting or drawing. Oh, it's asleep. So we're practicing line art. Also, I think I'm practicing not trying, what am I saying? Nah, it's too dark. Simplification, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I shall practice simplifying the features that I do see. We don't end up spending an hour on just this eye sphere thing, eyeball. So yeah, so this is a part of the video where I say hello new people, thank you for subscribing, I like you a lot. I would like you to stay with me forever and ever. It would be great. And if you're new and you're watching and you're not subscribed, thank you for watching and allowing me on your screen. I asked this in the Lima video. I'm trying to find ways to give more value in this art space that I'm in, and I realized the best way to find out what the people want is to ask the people. So what do you guys like seeing in like art, YouTube things? What are the things that make you go ooh? And if possible, let me know if there are other things that make you go ooh. Probably might not be on YouTube, probably on a platform such as the one in the link in the description. I'm talking about my Buy Me a Coffee, by the way. It's sort of like Patreon, but for people who are too scared to start Patreon. So it would be nice to know, so I don't wallow in the wind, in the void of unknown things. Why do people subscribe to other people's Patreons? Apart from tutorials, like what will make you subscribe to my Patreon if I opened a Patreon? These are the things I cannot answer for myself. I really need the people to let me know so I can make informed decisions. And again, whole goal is to provide value, both you and for me, so we can grow together and all that. So it'd be cool to know if any of you subscribe to someone's Patreon. Let me know what sort of things we can do over here so that you can subscribe to mine, because I need money. I laugh, but it's true. I need to make a living. I mentioned if there's enough interest, I would open commissions. So let me know if that's something, again, anyone would be interested in. There's a mistake here somewhere, but I'm too lazy to fix it. So let's chalk it up to style. It's my style. Wait, your style is mistakes? Well, no, but today it is. Should be noted, that should not reflect, don't attribute that to any of my other work. I am very meticulous, only that today I really need to sleep early because I have a meeting in the morning. My meeting is in PST, Pacific Standard Time, which means I need to wake up at 4 in the morning, and I've been sleeping at 3 in the morning, so I need to give myself a few hours to catch some Z's. A critter thing that I just learned: when you rotate canvas, I don't even know the shortcut for rotation, but when you rotate the canvas and you want to go back to the default view, you just press 5. See what we have so far. It's a pretty nice hippo. I do have to blend some things because this pencil is heavy on the line part of the illustration, so I'm going to use one of these blenders, probably this one. Just increase the size and flatten out some of these stuff. That's for later. It's for later. Oh no. Oh no. I was painting on the wrong layer. But it's cool. Merge everything anyway. It's fine. Another fun fact. That's not really fun because it ends in death. You know that hippos are like very fast. Like they can swim very fast. Actually they don't swim. They run on the bottom of the river, the riverbed. But did you know hippos can outrun any man, even if that man is called Usain? Same with elephants, by the way. You know the top speed of an elephant is 25 miles an hour? So just in case you're in the wild and you think you can outrun any animal, you are wrong. You are so very wrong. You're going to die. So in case you're on safari, stay in the vehicle, stay in the car, and avoid death. And that's my PSA for the day. It's Sunday. Right now is Sunday, but this video goes live on Monday. There we have a hippo. Let me merge these so we don't have so much of a discrepancy. And then on top, we'll go in with a lighter color, not really white, and draw in some of the highlights we can see. The brush bigger, maybe decrease opacity, something like so. And then there is a bit of rim light over here. This nostril, probably over here as well. Something darker on the rim, and just some stuff. Make it pop a bit around the folds to enhance the folds. Just a tiny bit. Probably use our grainy shader because it's not painting a point, it's painting a wider area. Since we're on a different layer, I can smudge it just a bit. If we go back to our underlying layer, we can smudge some of that stuff as well. And back to our brush, let's make it an eraser and clean up some of these outer bits. So here we have our hippo for the day. I'm going to merge my two layers, resize this. My shortcuts are not responding. So let me save this. Now we wait. It's back. I don't know what was happening just then. Here we have a hippo, a sleepy hippo. Let's put him down here, and we could try and sketch in the background. I'm going to put all this, make all this the water line. Draw a straight line, Mark. Gosh, I think if we erase a bit of it, it might look like water. Maybe with a smaller brush, add in some darker things. Pick a brush, something like that. And as I'm too lazy to draw the trees, just make all of that the water line. Maybe erase just a bit of some of these things, so those can be our trees in the distance catching some light. Then there's some areas that are really dark in here, really dark. There we have something like that, and we have our grayscale in illustration of a hippo just minding its business on the beach, the riverbank. Let's remove this and make the background, or add a fill layer. Add fill layer, solid color of the sand, be a value of something here. Ooh, that made our thing more dark. So for this layer, let's add a transparency mask and paint with black with the best brush in the world, which is the airbrush. Just erase wherever our hippo is. That will pop him right back out so that it has a lighter value than the sand it's sitting on. And probably we're doing all this stuff, can add another layer with like very dark. Yeah, should be on top. I want to like give this guy a shadow on the ground. So on this layer, I'm going to merge these, or group and flatten, I think, and then paint on top or below, probably on top. I'm going to paint just wherever make it like really black. Where our hippo is sitting, our contact shadow or ambient occlusion, I want to get technical. And then I'm going to apply a blur, move it over there, add another transparency mask, and paint again on top of our hippo. The shadow is on the ground only, not on the animal. Probably see it from afar. I think that's fine. Then with our grainy brush again, what does this do? Want something with a pattern. Let's try this one and try and give the ground a bit of interest. I hope it helps. Let me look for something else. Is it working? It's loading. Ooh, it's loading. Just trying to make it look a bit more like a ground plane, not just a flat piece of something. And of course, I ruined my shadow. Yeah, I think we are done. Yeah, good things, good times. So, yeah, didn't do much painting today, but we made a hippo and it looks like a hippo, so yay. If you like the video, kindly like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and force your friends and family to subscribe as well, because you have the power to do that. You do. Also, let me know, blank piece of paper, what do you want to see? Otherwise, see you next time. Have a great day. 2 thumbs up. Bye-bye.